I've seen some of the most beautiful women that are humble, in person, cooperative.
Alright guys, welcome back to Mortal Life. Now today we're going to react to this brother, Austin Holloman. He's been going to Brazil, Colombia, and he's been noticing the difference between women in the States and women in other countries. And the thing is, of course, it's not 100% of women, but it's a high majority of women. And this guy's done with it. You know, he's done with getting femininity at a cost, or you do this to me and then I'll give this to you, I'll give you femininity if you pay all the bills. He's done with it. You know, he went over there, seen how it really is, how you really get treated by women when you step out of your normal surroundings, or as women would consider step out of bounds. So that's what they consider it. So let's get right into it, guys, and see what this brother has to say. So we're gonna start off with this one. This one is, why did Brazil ruin dating in America for me? Let's get into it.
So why did Brazil ruin dating in America for me? The first step is I got around some damn cooperation, right? Second, I've seen some of the most beautiful women that are humble, in person, cooperative, and friendly. And in abundance. They're everywhere. You can't get away from them if you want. So anytime you can DM a chick with 100,000 followers and she follow you back, she likes a picture and she responds consistently, you know you're not in the United States anymore. And this is like a 10. Like if she came over here and she was a prostitute, she could charge $2,500 per person. Second, the absence of makeup in Brazil was shocking. I have never seen so many women that were just absolutely beautiful with nothing on as soon as they wake up. And again, there's an abundance there everywhere. So when you come back to the United States, when I get back in Miami, I'm like, you know, she was a 10 before I got there, but now I'm looking at her like she probably like a 7. What the hell was I? What was I worried about? These ain't even the top notch like I thought. So if you don't want to, if you want to continue to just feel like American women are the best, don't leave the country. And especially don't go to South America. Have you ever had an American woman ask you if you ate without her asking you what you gonna buy her to eat? Have you ever had a chick ride the city bus to come see you? Have you ever had someone that takes ultimate pride in their IG? Have you ever been on a date and it felt like you was in a movie in the 1950s? And have you ever had all that without anybody saying, in my hand? Nothing. They don't want nothing. So pretty much when I got back to the States, the first time I went to Brazil in February 2022 this year, I was like, I'm good. I'm like, I'm going back in May. I'm not having sex no more in the United States until I get back. I gave in one time. But for me.
So this man said he's not having sex in the U.S. no more. You know what's crazy? It's gotten that bad for him. It's gotten that bad. And what a lot of guys this is happening to, it's getting that bad for them. And I know tons of guys, because I'll let you guys know. Right now, I'm in the Philippines. I'm married to a Filipina. And I understand what he's saying because I do get full cooperation. I won't lie. I wouldn't deal with a woman that wouldn't give me cooperation even when I was in the States. But still, a lot of times in the States, what I would get was, you get women that want to, they'll take care of you, all that stuff. It's still conditional. Depends on how you are, you know, the energy you bring. And also, what happens is you don't get the woman doing it feeling like it's not conditional. Meaning, for instance, I get it now just because that's just what I'm supposed to get. Of course, that's my wife. But anyway, guys, I understand what he's saying. I know a lot of you guys understand what he's saying. Tons of guys are making the choice to leave the country. And right now I'm in the Philippines, and I have a Philippines channel where tons of guys watch me for content. They want to know about women in the Philippines. I also talk about things happening in Thailand sometimes. Like when I say talk about topics like this, guys are going to Thailand, like he's in Brazil. Guys are going to Dominican Republic. There's other guys that are going over to Africa. There's guys that are going to everywhere, and they're getting cooperation for women outside of the States. Now, is it completely over for women in the States? I wouldn't say so. You still get women, very little, that will cooperate, and that's what guys want. Guys just want cooperation, and a lot of guys are leaving and going out there and getting it. You know, some of the things that he was saying I didn't agree with. At the end he was saying, you know, have you ever had a woman do this? And you know, it's like, no, you can get women to do that in the States, but still I understand what he's saying. I understand the gist of everything he's saying, and he's 10 million % right. Before I met my wife, I wasn't even looking to date women in another country. It just happened that way. You know, when you meet someone and then everything is just right, that's what happened. Everything was just right. Nothing was wrong, right? And so obviously when everything is just right, nothing is wrong, and there's nothing happening that you're used to from before, you know, all of the toxic behavior that happened before is not happening, what is a man going to do? A man's not going to say, oh, well, no, you know what? I'm not going to date her because she's from over here. He's going to continue to date her, and he's not going to go back to those headaches. Like this brother here wouldn't even have sex with a woman right now in the States. You want to know why that's the case? He doesn't want to put a baby in something in the States. And I understand what he's saying. He doesn't want to even raise a child with a woman from there because he already knows what he's going to get. Don't get me wrong, everything is chance. Everything is percentages. But you know what, guys? Why guys are starting to make the switch? Guys are making the switch because the percentages are higher. There's more of a chance that you will be successful. And there's still bad women in these other countries too. There's still bad women in Brazil. There's still bad women in the Philippines. Still bad women everywhere. But it's a higher percent. It's a higher chance that you're going to find someone cooperative. You're going to find someone that's feminine, fit and friendly. Someone that will go along with your plan. And that's what guys want, because, you know, guys really want relationships. They do. It's just guys want the relationships with the right ones, the ones that will help you progress. Because if you have someone in your home and they're not cooperative, a lot of times as a man, you know, you feel like, whoa, it kind of ruins your vibes. It ruins your vibes, and it ruins your energy that you're putting out, that you need to put out into the world. It ruins it, because you're going out and you want to tackle the world, and you're fighting with your woman at home. You're gonna be a little bit off. You know, so yeah, guys, thanks for watching this. This guy, I understand what he's saying, and I see why people are bashing him, because I even get it in my comments too. I get it in my comments on my channel when I talk about certain things. I get it from women in the States. Oh, I remember I made a video with my wife, and oh, we don't need a Filipina telling us what to do. But maybe women should listen to what these other women are doing, because a lot of times women look at women from other countries and say, you know, oh no, she's a slave. She's docile. She's not an alpha woman like me. That's what you hear a lot. She's not an alpha like me. You guys ever hear that and get sick? You want to throw up? You want to throw up in your mouth a little bit, or you do throw up in your mouth? Like, I don't want an alpha, you know. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also support the content by giving a like. Also leave your comment, and make sure you write a timestamp in there on exactly what I was talking about, so I can respond back. But guys, thanks for watching. Peace out. See you next video.